What is up, my beautiful babies? Today I am back with another YouTube video, and I hope that you guys are having a great week because I know I'm not. School is, y'all know school is school, okay? But basically for today's video, I was scrolling through my Wattpad, and yeah, I have Wattpad. It's really embarrassing. I actually post on Wattpad, but I'm not even going to tell you guys my story because that would be even more embarrassing. But basically, I got this idea from a YouTuber named Cameron Phillips. I'm pretty sure most of you guys would maybe know who he is. But today, we're going to read some fan fiction. I honestly wouldn't consider myself a big fan fiction reader. I'll only read fan fiction like when I'm bored and there's nothing else to do, and even then, I've never really read a whole chapter long fan fiction. I think I've only read one, and I'm pretty sure I didn't even finish the last chapter of that one that I read. But today we have our Wattpad opened, and we are going to be reading The Hot Bully / Jungkook. So it's a BTS fan fiction, I'm guessing. I don't know. Something just tells me it's gonna be about Jungkook. I don't know. But before we start this video, I do want to say this is not a hate video to the author. I don't want it to make it seem like I'm making fun of somebody's hard work in writing, because I do the same thing, and honestly, if I found some video on the internet of somebody clowning my fanfiction, it wouldn't make me the happiest person in the world. So if this author ever comes across this video ever, I'm not trying to mock your fan fiction. I'm just going to read it and we're just going to see whatever happens. But that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for writing this in advance, for giving me a video to make about it. Yeah, and I have a feeling that this is going to be a lot of fun. So if you guys have a fan fiction that you want me to read, or any fan fiction at all, you guys can leave it in the comments and I will try and read it. I really will try. And so let's just start off with the first chapter, chapter 1. I'm guessing that this is gonna be good because this has 2 million reads. So I'm very hopeful for this one. I don't know why I'm so excited. Okay, so chapter 1, Soojin's point of view. I'm sorry if I butcher these Korean names, I'm sorry. Soojin? Soojin. I'm pretty sure that's Soojin or Soljin. Okay, we're just gonna call her Soojin. The day just went by as usual, being bullied by that jerk and everything. Yeah, Soojin, what the? Somebody called me and immediately I knew who it was. I can't read. Nina, my best friend since the first day I moved to this school. Yeah? I asked. She was having a hard time breathing as she just ran. Have you heard the news? I tilted my head as I wondered what she was referring to. Aish, you don't know? She asked as she was finally breathing well. A new boy named Kim Tae-young, whoa, Tay-Tay, just moved in, and he is going to be in our class, she squealed. Oh, our class, she squealed. So what about this Kim Tae-young guy, I asked. What about him? Aigo? 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 I'm gonna look that up on Google Translate. Aigo, Soojin, he's really cute, hot, handsome. She didn't get to finish her sentence because girls screamed. What? What? Let me do that again. She didn't get to finish her sentence because girls' screams are suddenly heard and a lot of girls are surrounding a guy. Oh my god, Soojin, that's him, Nina exclaimed as she started fangirling. I wish somebody this cute came to my school. As the crowd disappeared out of Nina and my eyes, we went back to our class and sat down in our seats. The teacher came in with a guy who looked like he was still around our age. Okay, students, today we will have a new student in our class. Please introduce yourself. My teacher, I can't pronounce that. We're just gonna call him Mr. Y, said as she pointed at the guy. 안녕하세요. 김태영입니다. Please take care of me. As he finished his introductions, the girl in my class immediately squealed and whispered to their seatmates. If Taehyung was in my class, girl, I'd do the same thing. Taehyung, please take a seat wherever you want, Miss Y said, and Taehyung started looking for a seat. In the end, he sat beside me. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling the butterflies already. I was so glad and happy because normally Jungkook would always choose to sit beside me, as he likes to tease or bully me. Whoa, girl, that means he likes you. The door of the classroom immediately opened after Taehyung sat down. Sorry, Miss Yang, I'm late. Speaking of the devil, here he comes. It's okay, Jungkook, but next time please don't be late anymore, Miss Yang told him as he nodded and walked towards me and Taehyung. Excuse me, little guy, but this is... Is he talking to Taehyung or Jimin? But this is my seat, Jungkook said rudely to Taehyung. Excuse me, Mr. Jungkook. What the fuck? Who says Mr. Jungkook? But can't you see that there's still a lot of empty seats inside this class? I snapped at Jungkook. Guys, I'm sorry that I'm messing up every word. I'm trying, but I'm sorry. Jungkook scoffed and opened his mouth to say something, but was interrupted by Miss Yang. Jungkook, please, just sit down beside Jimin and shut up. Jungkook groaned, but did what Miss Yang told him to do. Oh, so I'm guessing this story has paragraphs. I guess that was paragraph 1. The period soon ended and all of the students stood up to go to the canteen and have their breakfasts. I was about to stand up, but Taehyung called out my name. Call out my name. Soojin, thanks for earlier. I frowned my eyebrows as I didn't understand what he meant. The guy with the name Jungkook who told you to move away just now, he explained. Oh, now I understand. It's nothing, Taehyung. I'll get going first. See ya, I told him and started going out with Nina beside me to the canteen. I'll get going first. I'll get going first? Whatever, we're not going to question it. Nina and I sat at the table in the corner, as we sit there every time. We bought the food from the food stalls and started eating. While we were eating, Taehyung came up and asked whether he could sit with us or not. Sure, I said, and immediately Nina covered her mouth and her eyes went wide. The three of us soon ate finish and went back to the class. While we were waiting for the teacher, Taehyung spoke up. Soojin, can we be friends? That's a little creepy, I'm not even gonna lie. That's a little creepy. I don't know how I'd respond if some random dude just asked me to be friends. That's kind of weird. I chuckled at his nervousness. Sure, Taehyung. Few minutes later, while me and Taehyung are still talking about stuffs and waiting for the teacher, the door opened and entered a furious Jungkook. What the hell is wrong with him? He walked to Taehyung and grabbed his Whoa, already? Already? We're already fighting already? And grabbed his collar. Go away, you jerk ass. I've never heard that in my life. This is my seat. Jungkook's eyes changed, and whenever this happens, it means war. It means war, bitch. All the students crowded Jungkook and Taehyung as they waited for the fight to start. How are we already fighting? This isn't even the end of the first chapter. What happened? No, this can't be happening. First chapter published. It's finished? First chapter published. How was it? Edited. What the frig? It's already finished? That was it? Yo, this girl actually knows how to leave a nice cliffhanger because I low-key want to know what happened now. Jeez, should I read the next part? Okay, I'm gonna read the next chapter and then I'm gonna stop. Okay, so chapter 2, Taehyung's POV. As soon as Jungkook grabbed my collar, all the students gathered around us. Me, Jungkook, and Soojin, not bothering to help. Are they all scared of Jungkook? I wondered. That's what you're wondering while you're being lifted up in the air by your shirt. That was probably the last thing I'd be wondering. Soojin grabbed my wrist and held me back, but Jungkook pulled me up higher. At least my toes are still touching the floor. Yeah, Jungkook, what the fuck is wrong with you? Soojin cursed on the mid of her sentence. Whoa, this is getting heated real fast. It's the first day of school here and Jungkook is already finding for trouble. Get off me. I really don't want to start a fight with anyone, especially you, I told Jungkook while emphasizing the last two words. Everyone gasped when they heard what I said. Wow! Jungkook immediately oh my gosh, threw me a punch on my cheek, almost at my jawline. I scoffed at him, and at the time the fight began, I threw him a punch too. Bah, bah, bah. The punch was quite hard, as he stumbled backwards, but not that hard enough to make him fall. Y'all, I'm getting goosebumps. Soojin's POV. The fight started, and I can't believe Taehyung is not that weak and could even fight back with Jungkook. What? Last time I checked, Jungkook was stronger than Tae. Whatever. On the midst of the fight, I tried pulling back the both of them, Jungkook and Taehyung, but none of them even bothered to stop the fight nor look at me. As soon as Jungkook almost hit Taehyung in the face, the teacher came in and asked what happened. She didn't break them apart. She's just standing there asking what's happened while they're on the floor fighting. That's so stupid. Both Jungkook and Taehyung's face was now bruised, and Taehyung got a cut on his lower lip. That's sexy. Jungkook started the fight, Miss Lee, I told Miss Lee. Why are we snitching? What? He took my seat, Jungkook complains. But still, I didn't get to finish my sentence, as Miss Lee spoke up. Both of you, Taehyung and Jungkook, will have a detention after school ends today. Ooh, you guys are in trouble. All the students sat down in their seats except for me, Taehyung, and Jungkook. I was about to complain about the fight, saying that Taehyung meant no harm, but was interrupted by Jungkook, who had just kicked the chair of his table hardly and sat down in his new seat. Soojin, let's just sit down. I looked up and saw Taehyung talking to me, so I just did what he wanted me to do. Sit. The classes soon ended, and Taehyung and Jungkook had to stay back. I didn't want them to be alone and fight, so I stayed back too. Oh, wow, we are a real one. They were sent to the detention room alone. When Miss Kim, the detention teacher, was about to leave, I said, Miss Kim, can I stay back with the boys? Miss Kim looked at me confusedly. Why? I don't want them to fight inside the detention room later, I explained, and after that, Miss Kim smiled and nodded. Sure. I entered the detention room, and when I walked in, two pairs of eyes stared at me. Ahem. I fake coughed as they stopped looking at me. I sat on the teacher's detention seat. Why are you here? A hoarse voice suddenly asked, which made me startled as I looked up. Jungkook. I am here to look after you two to not start a fight. Both of the boys sighed. After that was an awkward silence. We all stayed quiet until a bell was heard ringing. Jungkook immediately stood up, grabbing his backpack with only one arm, and walked outside. So the bell means detention is over. Are you going, Taehyung? I asked, quiet but audible. Yeah, I heard him reply. He stood up and I followed him. We were walking on the hallways, going downstairs. I asked Taehyung timidly, Are you okay, Taehyung? I'm concerned. well, you got your ass beat. I'm concerned. He looked straight at my eyes. Yeah, I'm alright. Just, first day of school, already getting into trouble. I'm sorry, Taehyung. Jungkook's really a troublemaker. You should avoid him. Okay, okay, girl, he said, sounding a bit sad. After having a small talk with Taehyung, we separated as we have to walk back to home after a long day. I arrived home. It was already time to eat dinner. Ooh, what are we eating? Mom and Dad wasn't home, so I decided to skip meal because I'm not hungry nor having an appetite to eat. I entered my room and having nothing to do, so I checked my phone for messages, but had none. I can relate. Checked my SNS and social medias. After checking everything, I took a bath and others. I took a bath and others? I took a bath and others. She did other things? Is that what she means? I lay on my bed and started going into dreamland without knowing after I finished my 15 minutes bath. Jungkook's POV. I can't believe Soojin became friends with that weirdo. Wow. Why hasn't she realized, even after 2 years? Isn't it already quite obvious that I bullied her because I liked her? What did I say? What did I say? Maybe don't bully her. Most girls don't find that hot. We don't. Don't bully her. Maybe buy her some flowers or something. I don't know. Does she not even watch dramas wherein the boy bullies the girl because the boy likes her? Stupid. She's so stupid. After taking a I can't. After taking a bath, I told the maids he's rich. The bully or the douchebag is always rich. Why are they always rich? After taking a bath, I told my maids that I would be sleeping and to not bother my sleep. Don't bother my sleep. Yeah, I'm a son of a rich and successful CEO of a famous company here in Seoul. And I'm proud. You sound so douchey. What the heck? Don't call me conceited. I'm not. I'm just proud, okay? I'm just proud. Hi. An update before I go to bed. Comment, vote, and read. Thanks. Edited. Wow, boys, that's the end of chapter 2. And I totally did not see this coming. I did not see him liking her. That was not that obvious. I did not see that coming. But I am still intrigued to read the next part. So if you guys want me to read the next part, I will. I'll try not to read it ahead of time. But I do want to figure out what happens with these 3 people. This is a messy situation already, and we're not even in like chapter 5. But anyways, thank you guys for listening to this YouTube video. And always remember, if a boy bullies you, that means he likes you. Peace.